gonna do a 5-minute to 10-minute warm-up prep video that you can do before each one of our workouts. So we're gonna adjust to mid-calf, meaning the handle is at the knee and the foot cradle is at your mid-calf. So get both adjusted to mid-calf. We're gonna turn around, we're gonna do 10 forward lunges, forward wide lunges. So our arms are gonna go up to a Y, and we're gonna forward lunge. As I'm stepping back into it, I'm pushing my hands down into the ground, squeezing through my armpits. We're just gonna do 10 of each of these for the video. And I lost count. So next we're gonna go to a forward chest opener lunge. So basically your arms are coming out to a T, and we're gonna step it back. So you should feel a nice stretch through your chest. Again, we're squeezing those hands together, get our chest fired up. All right, next we're gonna do a lunge with a rotation. So we're gonna come up to an I, our hands are up at an I, we're gonna drop that back knee, twist the arm back behind you, and reach. Come back up, go to the other side, twist and reach and squeeze in the glute. Come back up, other side. Big exhales. Start getting tuned in with your breath. Okay, we'll just do 4 of those for the video. So next we have wall slides. So we're going to face the anchor point. We're going to put the backs of our hands in the foot cradle. You're going to take the slack out of the TRX strap, so you don't want it loose. We want it nice and tight. Take our arms up overhead and take it back down. So it's like football goalpost, all the way up to your full range of motion, keeping the slack out and back down. So you're squeezing through the shoulder blades. You want to do a good job at hiding your ribs, squeezing the glutes, standing nice and tall, getting our back fired up. Keeping the tension out of those straps. All right, next we're gonna do a squat with a hip scrub. So you're gonna rock back onto your heels. We're going to extend our arms. We're going to come down into a squat position. Palms are up. And then bring yourself up. You'll kind of stomp the feet till you feel like you're not using your straps to hold you up. So you get a nice good position, and then we're gonna scrub our hips. So this is really good for hip mobility. You're gonna drop that knee to the center, midline of the body. So let's do 4 of those. Then you do palms down, stand it up, extend, squat, bicep curl yourself up, stomp your feet, get a little ankle flexion. Now we'll scrub the hips for 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms down, stand it up. You can do that as many times as you need to. Next, we're gonna do a low row to mid row. So we're gonna work our mid and lower traps. So we're trying to keep it out of our shoulders. So we're gonna keep a long space in our neck, shoulders away from the ears. We're gonna low row, palms down, mid row. Palms together for low row. You're pulling those thumbs to your ribs. Back down, mid row. Keeping those shoulders out of your ears. Nice long neck. This is really a good exercise for our posture. Combat the rounded shoulders, that desk position that we're in so often. Okay, so next we have a lateral lunge to a hinge. So we're gonna get a really nice wide stance. You're just using these for support. You don't wanna put all your weight into them and let your arms be extended. You wanna keep your arms nice and bent. So we're gonna hinge, meaning I'm not bending my knees. Slight bend, but not a squat. Slight bend, stand it up. So as I stand up, we're gonna activate the glutes, open the hips all the way up, and drop it back down to your lateral lunge. to a hinge, back up, lateral lunge. So my feet are not moving. My feet stay in this nice wide stance the whole time. If you want to increase the stretch in your lateral lunge, you can go into a Cossack lunge and pop that toe up, back up. Remember to stand all the way up and open those hips. Okay, what do we got next? So next we have some activation exercises. So these are going to get our core and glutes kind of fired up, get them awake for our workout that's coming. So we're going to start out with a rollout. So our hands are kind of Frankenstein arms. The further our feet are away from the anchor point, the easier it is. The further I walk my feet back towards the anchor point, the harder it is. So find a conservative position for the first one, because this is really big on your shoulders, good shoulder stability, and core. So you're going to extend the arms up to the ears, take it back, those Frankenstein arms. We're going to extend out and back. So squeezing my glutes. I'm in a good strong plank position. I'm going to walk my feet back a little bit, roll it out, and back. Again, I'm keeping a lot of space in my neck, shoulders away from my ears, and back. All right, the next one we're going to do is a walking plank. So we're going to start in a plank position. Start right underneath. You can start further away to make it easier. So maybe you're facing this way because you have a wall behind you. So you can be here. You can walk your feet back, make it a little harder. Walk your feet back, make it a little harder. Find kind of that challenging position for you. And we're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Everything really tight. Then I'm going to walk my feet up, walk it up, walk it up, walk it up. So now I'm going to take it back. Hold for about 2 seconds at each stop, wherever your range is. So as hard as you want to make it on yourself, keep walking those feet. All right, and then our last one is our glute activator. So we're going to be on the ground, right underneath the anchor point. You're going to put your hands in the foot cradles. You're going to press and create as much tension as you can by pulling those palms of your hands down to the ground. So I'm going to keep that tension in the strap, really squeezing through my armpits so I'm starting to feel my lats. And you're going to hip bridge up. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes. Take it back down. Still keeping my arms pressed down to the floor as much as I can. Creating as much tension through my whole body as I'm able. There we go. There's your warm-up.